Well, hello dear viewers and welcome to my channel, House of the Dragons video part 2. Let's get to it. I do not know how do you make a show both too slow and rushed, but House of the Dragon somehow manages it. The show jumps whole 10 years, and we start with no answers to the questions raised in the last episodes, like did Daemon press his claim on the Veil? What happened to Kristen Cole? Did he get punished? No, apparently nothing happened. But do not punch him, because you will be immediately banished, like Harwin Strong. What is he, a secret illegitimate son of Viserys or something? How can he get away with so many things? He is apparently also ageless, so I don't know, maybe he also has special powers. Speaking of which, new actors and actresses just do not work for me. They act completely different from the characters they used to be, and they look nothing like their younger counterparts. I think the best example of doing a great casting is Once Upon a Time in America. That movie is brilliant, getting similar looking actors from the childhood to the adulthood. And what's up with the pregnancy thing? Apparently women can just walk it off. You see, you could have avoided pacing issues in the show if you could just avoid unnecessary scenes like this, or Aegon in the window. Who wants to see that? Laena Valerian's pregnancy also doesn't work. The show is trying to give you some sort of a contrast between the episode 1 and this pregnancy, because exactly same thing happens. But if things like this are really common, why wouldn't parents just discuss this before birth giving process and make a decision then? I say this because Laena Valerian is under the influence of milk of the puppy, which is basically a drug, and I highly doubt she could make a reasonable decision. This is why I think she makes a very odd choice, which I've never seen in any of the books. She wants to be burned by her dragon? I mean, this is one of the most horrifying deaths, to be burnt alive. Only explanation I have, she really must be out of her mind on milk of the puppy. If she's gonna die anyway, why wouldn't she give opportunity for her child to be born? One thing that really gets me about the show is Rhaenyra's children. You see, in the books, it's just rumored that her children are illegitimate, but in the show, it just nailed into your head. Everybody knows. This just makes Rhaenyra look stupid. Well, at least in the first episode. In the other episode, it just makes her look like an evil mastermind and a horrible liar. People were talking about how unreasonable Alicent was, that she would not accept marriage offer. You have to realize, these are supposed to be medieval people, not modern one. For Alicent, this offer might as well have been an insult. She wants her daughter to be married to an illegitimate child. But who's asking her anyway? King is in favor of it. But of course, he's a complete pushover, and he doesn't even rule anymore. I mean, this is just silly. Episode 7 was a bit better. It was going okay until Daemon and Rhaenyra murder an innocent man and make it look like it was Laenor, so he can run away with his lover. And of course they immediately get married. I mean, it's like saying we did this. They couldn't have done it in any smarter way. Corlys and Rhaenys should obviously hate them at this point, especially after finding out that they also know that the boys are not Laenor's. I guess who cares about dynasties anymore, huh? And of course, when Corlys is dying, his brother wants to claim the throne for himself. Rhaenys takes Rhaenyra's side, because apparently she wants to trust a well-known liar. And of course, to solve this problem, Rhaenyra, being a feminist idol and a strong woman who can stand up for herself, immediately runs to her daddy to solve the problem. Just brilliant. So of course he comes back from the death once again to take care of daddy's little girl. I saw most people were crying over this scene of Viserys walking inside of the throne room, but I couldn't help but laugh. The CGI looks just horrible. Corlys's brother is also an absolute idiot. He calls out Rhaenyra in front of everybody, saying absolute truth, mind you, but this is just not smart. And Daemon, of course, being paragon of chivalry and knighthood, kills him by cutting his head off from behind. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely amazing. They know medieval society so well. No wonder everybody hates these two people and nobody wants them to sit on the throne. But oh, don't hate Daemon and Rhaenyra, they're not that bad. They may be murderers and liars, but Aegon sexually assaulted the servant. Maybe? This is so cheap. They really try to make him look bad, when in the books he's just a drunkard and a womanizer. At the end of this episode, the king dies. Alicent misunderstands his will and thinks that Aegon is supposed to be king now. You know, the show is trying so hard to make her look innocent, and it just doesn't work for me. It's like her character development is completely destroyed. By the way, when does King die? In the same night that Rhaenyra left? Why could Otto Hightower not catch up to them on a ship and kill them? Because apparently that's what he wants to do, as we found out later during the council meeting, where another accident happens and Cole just kills a man by accident. And also, if they're trying so hard not to let information leave the castle, catching and executing all the lords, how come Lord Commander of the Kingsguard gets to walk away? Nothing happens to him. And what's with the scenes with twins and Kristen Cole and Aemond? They are trying to find Aegon. It's just a weird scene. I know they're trying to catch him first to influence him, but it just does not work. Motivations here are not clear. And what explodes at the end? I do not even get this. Oh, and Maseria's accent is still horrible. My god, get rid of this. Oh, we found out one more thing. Aegon has bastards all around the city, and he makes children fight. See how bad he is? See, he also kicks puppies in his free time. I mean, come on. Instead of exploring very interesting character who does not want to rule but is forced to, who does not want to marry his sister but is forced to, man who from his childhood is brainwashed by his mother into thinking that his sister wants to kill him. This is the only reason he takes up the crown. They turn him into a one-dimensional villain? I mean, come on. In the books, it's absolutely understandable why he drowns in the alcohol. In the show, it just, I don't know, it doesn't work. Oh, but Alicent is an angel now. She tries her best. It's just evil people around her that twist her words and do horrible things. By the way, from all these woke people, it is a bit odd and very insensitive to give a guy with a food disability a food fetish. And the grand finish of the episode 9. Rhaenys bursts out from the floor, killing hundreds of innocent peasants. You know, no wonder the story develops the way it does later on. These people are horrible! I would definitely not want blacks to rule. I would definitely want greens to rule. But of course, she spares Alicent and her family. There are so many problems here. How did she pass the guards? Where did she get the armor? Why was Rhaenys herself not damaged after bursting out through the stone flooring? If dragons can do this, why would you hold ceremony like this in here? In case some dragon goes crazy and does this by accident? We have seen a lot of accidents in this show. And at the end of the day, why does she not kill them, ending the war? no in-show explanation for this, except she didn't really feel like doing it. Brilliant character motivation, just brilliant. And yes, I know what creators said, I don't care. In-show explanation is necessary for such a drastic event. Even in the next episode, she acts as if she owes no loyalty to Rhaenyra. This is treason. Rhaenyra claims to be true queen. If she says that she owes her no loyalty, she is a traitor. All in all, episode 10, on the other hand, is okay. Except for a couple of odd parts, like not seeing what was the answer to Otto Hightower. By the way, why did they send Otto Hightower in here? Couldn't they just send a Raven? I mean, if they wanted to do a personal message, why send a man that everybody in the Black's camp hates? This is just weird. Also, how come people are surprised that Corlys Velaryon won the war? What, was he fighting there all alone? Nobody else could have conveyed this information? I don't know, this is a little detail, so I wouldn't really concentrate on stuff like this. Bigger issue here is Aemond killing Luke. I mean, why was he chasing after him if he wasn't planning on killing him? What was he gonna do? Tickle him after catching him? Oh, he was going to scare him. It's like chasing after somebody with a gun, shooting at him, and being surprised he dies. This makes Aemond look stupid. Absolutely stupid. What a clown. At least maybe if you establish that he was drunk before this scene happened, maybe you can explain this somehow, but I don't know. This show relies too much on mistakes and accidents. It feels like a sitcom at this point. I expected Kristen Cole to just drop the crown on Aegon's head accidentally. Whoops, he's a king now, nothing we can do about it anymore. I do not even know if I'll watch season 2 anymore. It has more holes in its plot than a Swiss cheese. Honestly, I do not really like to concentrate on negatives. I really wanted to like the show, but at this point, they really have to do something really drastic and different to fix the show. Have a good day, and please share your opinions about the show in the comment section below. Why am I wrong, and why the show is good, or why am I right, and if you have found some other problems with the show. Anyways, have a great day.
If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to leave a comment. Thank you very much.